Bellator 283 is going to take place the upcoming weekend, and Lima versus Jackson headline, Tacoma, Washington, United States of America. I'm gonna go through the main card, and I'm gonna kick off with a fight between Davion Franklin and Marcelo Golm. Davion Franklin 5'0", Davion all-day Franklin, heavyweight fighter, 6'3", 80 inches of reach, wrestling, Muay Thai fighter. This guy is coached by Greg Jackson out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, and Mike Winkeljohn. He was better than J.V. Kisser, Russ Hilton, Tyler King, Everett Cummings, and Said Soma. Now, he's going to square off against Marcelo Golm, 9'3", 6'3", 75 inches of reach, 5 inches of reach advantage on the end of Davion. American top team fighter is Marcelo Golm. He defeated Billy Swanson. He was better than Brandon Hebert. He was better than DJ Linderman, lost to Sergey Pavlovich, lost to Arjun Bular, lost to Tim Johnson, a former UFC name, with only one win over Christian Colombo. I think this shouldn't be a hard matchup for Davion Franklin, so I'm gonna lean Franklin for the victory. Then we got Lawrence Larkin, who is gonna square off against Muhammad Berkamov. Muhammad Churkiz Berkamov, 15'10", 6'0", 73 inches of reach, out of Nauchik, Russia. He was better than Joel Willis, better than Chiro Rodriguez, Brett Cooper, Sharaf Davot Murodov, Jesse Taylor, Stanislav Lashenko, Ronnie Landeta, Yuri Zotov. Very, very tough fighter. Very great all-rounder. He knows both to wrestle and strike. Lawrence Larkin, 24'7". The Monsoon is 5'11", 72.5 inches of reach. The Russian fighter has reach advantage, and the Kung Fu fighter out of Millennium MMA, Lawrence Larkin, is on a great streak with back-to-back victories over Fernando Gonzalez, Jon Pascu, Andrei Koreshkov, Keita Nakamura, Rafael Carvalho, and Kyle Stewart. But this time, despite his losses to Paul Daly and Douglas Lima and the greater level of experience, I just think Muhammad Berkamov is something special, and especially because of the fact that he is a great all-around fighter. And I'm gonna lean Berkamov, but this fight could go the distance also. Then we got Usman Nurmagomedov, who's gonna square off against Chris Gonzalez. Chris Gonzalez is 7'10", 5'11", 73 inches of reach, out of Sacramento, California. Team alpha male, coached by Uriah Faber, lost to Goiti Yamauchi, destroyed Sadavad. This guy is a heck of a striker, which you could have seen in his outings. He was better than Charlie Radke, Luis Vargas, Aaron McKenzie, Vladimir Tokov, Roger Huerta, but Usman Nurmagomedov is just too dominant. Usman Nurmagomedov is just too dominant type of a fighter against Patrick Pietida, Manny Muro, Mike Hamill, Sviatoslav Shabanov. Unfortunately, he was just too dominant. So I think unfortunately that Gonzalez was a bit unlucky with the choice of the opponent. So I'm gonna have to lean Usman Nurmagomedov for this one. I would like to see Gonzalez winning, just to know. I would really like to see Gonzalez winning, but unfortunately, I doubt that it is going to happen. We're going to have the fight between Sidney Outlaw and Tofik Musayev. Tofik Musayev is an excellent Azerbaijani wrestler, 19'4". This guy is the former rising champion, 5'10", fighting at lightweight. He lost to Roberto de Souza, was better than Patrick Pitbull, Johnny Case, Damian Brown, Darren Cruikshank, Nobumitsu Obava, Marif Piraev, Zura Betergaraev, and many other high-level opponents. Now gonna meet Sidney Outlaw, 16'4", 5'8", 74 inches of reach, Renzo Gracie, Pennsylvania fighter. Sidney is longer, and he is a better striker, so if Sidney keeps the fight standing, he's gonna have good chances. Also on the ground, he is better jitser, but Tofik is better wrestler. Unfortunately, despite Outlaw only lost to Michael Chandler via knockout, I just think Tofik might be too much for him, especially because he used to be the former rising champ. But again, it's hard to finish Outlaw on the ground. Outlaw could pull out a submission, just to know. He could pull out a submission. Do not underestimate the guy. Tofik will try to drag the fight to the ground right off the bat, so we can expect a ground war. If I must pick a side, I'm gonna say Musayev. But if I must choose who's gonna win, I would gladly say fight goes the distance or over 2.5. So the next fight is Douglas Lima versus Jason Jackson. Jason, the ass-kicking machine. Jackson, 15'4", 6'1", 78.5 inches of reach, fighting out of Miami, Florida, on a great streaks. Back-to-back wins to Kiichi Kunimoto, Jordan Mayen, Benson Henderson, Naaman Gracie, Paul Daly. Lost to Ed Root, but it's very, very hard to finish him. Excellent ground fighter, and his ground control is brutally good. He already defeated Diego Lima. Now his brother will try to take the revenge. Douglas Lima, 32'10", 6'1", 74.5 inches of reach. He's gonna have 4 inches of reach disadvantage. ATT fighter. lost to Michael Venom Page, lost to Yaroslav Mosov, lost to Jagar Musashi via decision, defeated Rory McDonald, Michael Page prior to that via leg kick to uppercut and Andrei Koreshkov. I have to say this guy sometimes wins, sometimes loses, but Lima is kinda out of his prime right now. I do believe that young gun Jason Jackson has the chance here, so I'm gonna give him the edge. Let's say Jackson to win. So these would be my Bellator predictions. Enjoy, my lovely lads.